Good morning. Welcome to the webinar for Edisoft. I'd like to welcome those on the West Coast by saying good morning, and people on the East Coast, good afternoon. My name is Kelvin Takar, and I'm the VP of Sales at Edisoft. It's with great pleasure that I welcome you to the webinar titled 5 Reasons to Invest in Edisoft's Integrated EDI Solution for MAS90-200 with our special guest, Chris Duda from US Continental. Before we begin today's session, I wanted to address some minor housekeeping issues. Firstly, I'd like to make you aware of the fact that right now all participants are on mute and will be for the about 25 minutes into this call. At that point, what I would ask is in the Q&A session, if you do have some questions, that you do write them on the chat segment of the GoToMeeting, and then we can address those questions in the remaining 5 to 10 minutes of this webinar. In advance of hearing directly from Chris Duda at US Continental, I will take about 10 to 15 minutes to familiarize you with the term integrated EDI, as well as the products and services from Edisoft that integrate with the MAS90-200 ERP application. As most of you are aware, Edisoft has been a leader in integrated EDI solutions since 1995. Based on our design philosophy of providing EDI solutions aimed at achieving end-to-end order management and order fulfillment automation, I will take a moment to review Edisoft's Merchant for MAS90-200 solution. The goal will be to help you understand what products and services are currently being used by US Continental. Now I'm going to move to the first slide. And what I'm going to describe for a moment is one of the first modules that is being used by US Continental. It is Merchant for MAS90-200. Currently, this particular module supports most of the current versions of MAS, version 4.4, 4.3, and 4.2. In this particular module is the communications capabilities, translation capabilities, and integration, which we have termed as out of the box for MAS90-200. The integration is done through the object interface and the MAS90-200 SDK. In addition, Merchant for MAS does support multi-user capability. The communication server runs as an automated server, and we also support integration with our advanced ship notice module, which is Visual ASN, which specifically helps with improved ASN creation and automating the order fulfillment process. In addition, the Merchant module includes integration with Starship from V Technologies, which will help organizations streamline the rating process, automate data entry of carrier information, such as carrier number and waybill number. In addition, Merchant will support over 1,400 of the trading partner kits that we currently have available in the Edisoft library for each specific trading partner, such as Walmart, Home Depot, Kroger, and many other retailers. In addition to describing the Merchant product, I'm going to take a moment to describe Visual ASN, which is another module specifically designed to support the ASN 856 requirement. The Visual ASN module itself is a powerful ASN creation for EDI compliance. Brings order visibility to the warehouse. It also will update mass orders and invoices automatically. In addition, it supports single or multiple warehouses, local or remote. Best of all, it supports both EDI and non-EDI customers. It has a client-server architecture and has Microsoft SQL as a backend. A couple things I would like to emphasize at this point is that the ASN itself is responsible for capturing the packing structure detail, which are the details related to picking, packing, and shipping of goods. The packing structure itself is required for the creation and release of an ASN 856 EDI document. For those of you unfamiliar with an ASN 856 EDI document, it is a requirement where a retailer wishes to know in advance what goods are being shipped. Specific details encapsulated in the packing structure would include how many items are in a carton, as well as how many cartons to a box or pallet, and thus enable the retailer to better manage their inventory for display racks at the store level. Now, if we look at some of the screenshots below, you'll be able to see a visual representation of the ASN interface. It's highly graphical, and you can utilize those interfaces that are shown to pack particular goods into virtual cartons. And a number of other important features, scan and pack. Also, you can print your packing lists as well as bill of lading. Now, in addition to describing each of the software components, I'm going to go into greater detail with describing Visual ASN. This particular module offers seamless order fulfillment for all customers. You can also gain greater visibility into the remote warehouse as well as a local warehouse. And most importantly, this particular product can be used as an enabler to grow business with new partners. What you see on the screen right now is a representation of Visual ASN and the process of pick, pack, as well as scanning, printing labels, and shipping the product. Now, to help you understand how this software can be deployed, it does support multi-user functionality, so organizations can utilize it to process multiple orders at multiple warehouses for the purposes of automating picking, packing, and shipping activities. Another very unique capability of Visual ASN, due to its integration architecture, is that it can support the processing of both EDI and non-EDI orders once the order information has been posted to the sales order module in MAS90-200. Visual ASN can also be used to meet the requirements of 3PLs or third-party warehouses. Furthermore, Visual ASN can be deployed via terminal services or Citrix across geographically dispersed locations. Also, I should point out that Edisoft can also support integration with warehouse applications such as Excelos or other third-party applications used for warehouse automation, and by doing so allow for the creation of a single order fulfillment process for the packing and printing of labels, while also supporting integration of tethered scanners that would be used to read the barcodes. If you wish to learn more about the features and functions of Visual ASN, please feel free to visit the Edisoft website and see the self-running demo on Visual ASN itself, or feel free to contact Edisoft sales at sales@edisoft.com, and we would be more than happy to provide a personalized software demonstration. Now that we have described integrated EDI and the component software modules that make up Edisoft's EDI solution used by US Continental, I will take a few moments to go over a typical EDI solution environment in advance of our conversations with Chris Duda at US Continental. On the screen right now, you'll see a diagram of a typical solution architecture. And what we will do at this stage is I will briefly go over different aspects of the solution architecture before we talk to Chris directly. Please note that Edisoft today delivers a complete, turnkey, and affordable end-to-end EDI solution that is agile, flexible, and scalable to the needs of MAS90-200 users. If you look at the screen, you're going to see the title Business Exchange. That particular product from Edisoft is our value-added network service. Edisoft's Business Exchange is a VAN, which is a value-added network and is used for the transmission and receipt